our oath to this document. And now you're trying to bypass. That doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean anything.
You're in it.
Are you not oath to the Constitution?
Patrol for people they don't want.
Are you at? Where does the sign say that?
You are taking electricity from this building.
I haven't taken anything. I haven't taken anything.
You're inside the elevator.
I haven't taken anything.
Of the McKnight Center.
The light is on.
You are refusing to.
There is no signs that say you cannot be here.
Crimes in the state of Oklahoma.
Man, this is crazy.
You're
turning this into an unnecessary moment.
Your suspected crimes into crime.
You're turning this into I haven't committed any crime. You can't even articulate a statute number. You didn't articulate any type of number, and yet I stand here with the Constitution.
I pulled the statute up on my phone.
You didn't pull a statute up,
but
you gave what you wanted me to read was some sort of paragraph. But the Constitution is your oath, is it not?
Yeah, and you're misinterpreting.
I'm not misinterpreting anything. No, I'm not. It says the right of the people to be secure. Their persons, paper, houses, and effects against unreasonable searches and seizures shall not be violated.
And he just provided
you have to provide a warrant. You have to issue a warrant.
No.
That's what it says.
Dude, I'm trying to not have to take you to jail.
It says you have to issue a warrant.
No.
This is wild, man. And you saw me that night.
You're
minding my own business, being private to myself, and you went on about your way. And now that he wants to try to get my information, and I'm maintaining my right to privacy. And you've seen me before. You've seen me, so I don't even have any reason to be ridiculous. You've seen me before, but I can at least maintain my right to privacy.
Sir, you got two options. You can identify
you see what I'm saying?
Required by law.
And required, but the Fourth Amendment is the supreme law of the land.
We are trying not to have to arrest you.
The Constitution is the supreme law of the land, correct?
Since you're suspected of crimes and observed doing them,
excuse me, where articulate the statute of the crime?
I just try to get you to read the statute.
I don't need to read it. You say what the crime is. You're the one that's making these so-called claims.
Okay. Are you going to listen to me tell you what the crimes are?
Can you say the number?
Number one.
Can you say the statute?
Yeah, let me look at the statutes for you.
So again, nowhere here. In fact, I've had numerous engagements up here. And now because they want my name, right, because they want my name, they feel like they have the authority to impede upon my sovereignty. Because they want my name, and there's no.
Man, that's all we're asking for. It's
yeah, but I have the right to not tell you. You work for me. You work for me. You work for the people. And the people have that right to privacy. And you work for me. You work for me. Don't try to change your statement. You're engaging me. You work for me. I haven't committed any crime. I'm sitting here Indian style. I'm sitting in my posture.
Well, you're allowed to sit in your
I'm also allowed to my privacy as well. And you're trying to bully me out of it.
I'm not trying to.
Yes, you are. That's exactly what you're doing. It's called extortion. What suspected crime?
I already explained.
Who is suspected of doing something?
We are requested to extra patrol this.
Wow! Because I came up here and sat down.
Yes.
Because I'm up here sitting down.
And stole electrical.
And I stole. So there are like numerous. Do you know how many sockets there are everywhere throughout here? Do you know how many electrical sockets there are out here? Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I was charging my phone. Do you know how many locations there are? Do you know how many locations that there are where you can charge your stuff up?
16.
That are provided throughout the entire city that you live in?
1,000.
Do you know that number?
Huh? Because this is one of them.
No, he just explained to you it's not.
Yes, it is.
Okay, you're not the person who knows.
You don't work here. You're a public servant.
Yes, I do work here.
Where do you work at? You work at the police department.
Yeah.
You patrol this area. You patrol
Which
it.
is patrolling is work.
No,
That
you
is my
patrol it.
profession.
So you know what that means? That from time
When I
to
work
time, you pass this area. So there's numerous things that are going on from day to day that you're fully not aware of.
Well, yeah, I'm not an all
Yeah,
guy.
I know, but right now you seem to be like you are. Why?
Because we have a known crime.
A known crime and a known suspect. Wow.
We don't know everything, but when we do know something, we act on it. He's explaining the crime.
Wow. What's the statute?
He's pulling it up for you, right?
Because the Constitution, they're violating their oath to the
Show me
Constitution.
where it shows them.
You're violating your oath to the Constitution. You're violating it.
You have it, and you can't even find
The
it.
Fourth Amendment is what you're violating.
Show me it.
The Fourth Amendment is what you're violating. The Fourth Amendment is what you're violating. You should pull it up just like he's pulling up on his phone.
No, I'm good. I might have
Right,
to
of
look
course
right
not.
here.
Yeah, of course I have it for my protection, but you should have it because you're the one who takes the oath.
Mm-hmm.
Right. In fact, that's how you get your job is by taking the oath and becoming a peace officer.
One of the things.
Right. That's how you get your job.
Speaking of, they had you take the oath yet?
Right.
We wouldn't have you do that.
Man. That's crazy to say. You know how many people like have died for this to exist? So that people could actually work like you are? I mean,
I'll say quite a bit.
the emblems and the symbols and insignias that are created based off of this, though.
35, 17, 44, Texas.
So we could actually have harmony, though. That's what this is about. It's about us being in harmony. This isn't even
Well, that's
about.
easy for you to say when you're still in electricity. I mean, yeah, I'd be preaching that too.
But
if I'm doing it
shouldn't
wrong.
you shouldn't be unethical like that.
That's not unethical.
That is because you're standing you're standing here lying.
I advise stealing electricity is probably the most unethical thing. that
You're
should come
but to what?
Yeah, we got you flabbergasted now.
No,
Yeah.
what I'm disappointed about is your willingness
I'm
to
disappointed.
disregard your
You're
oath.
I'm disappointed in your crime.
Your willingness to disregard the very supreme law that you swore yourselves to.
I take that very seriously.
No, you don't.
Don't.
No, you don't. You're telling me a bold-faced lie.
No.
You're lying. Because if you really took it seriously, I wouldn't be filming you right now.
Yeah, you would.
No, I wouldn't be.
Because you are.
No. If you took it seriously, you wouldn't even be up here. You wouldn't even be up here if you took it seriously. You wouldn't even be up here. Because then you'd be like, well, who else is up there? Or is somebody hurt? Is there some harm going on? What's the problem?
That's not our
Yeah.
No, because there's kids up here all the time. I just watched some people do a video. I actually helped them out doing a video.
Give us a call next time.
No, why? Why would I give you a call?
Because you're saying there are other people.
Yeah, that's nothing wrong with that.
Contact them.
Their car parks up here all the time.
And they're
Cars park up here all the time.
Smoking and drinking.
No, not usually. That's incorrect.
I patrol this area all the
That's
time.
incorrect. But that's still incorrect. That's what you want to portray. That's what you want to put forth. So that's why you said that. But there are people out here who have been up here utilizing it to make videos. Because it is a great view. Because it is a great view.
I mean, it's okay.
Yeah, well, you know, to each his own.
It's
To each
not
his
that
own.
great of a view.
To each his own. If you're gonna say great, then it's great. But to each his own. This is wild, man.
This is a while.
I know.
I would have liked to already been on my way.
You should have left already, because I got the Constitution. And you're trying to navigate around it.
I'm not trying to-
Yes, you are.
Show us what we're navigating
I'm
now.
not stupid,
I
man.
asked you.
You're really insulting me.
You're insulting us.
No, not at all. You should have been gone. This is mine. Because you're not. You're standing
You
here
are.
badgering me.
I really thought there was a specific larceny, not just a basic larceny for theft of utility or electrical. Do you know if there's still a specific
Man.
just for that, or if it's just under the normal larceny?
That I'm not sure.
So see the one for the gas.
OSU is state property, isn't it?
It is owned by OSU University. It is not owned by the state of Oklahoma.
Who was Oklahoma State?
It is private
Who
property.
is Oklahoma State?
Oklahoma State University is a business.
So who owns Oklahoma State
Oklahoma State
University?
does.
Who owns Oklahoma State University?
The Board of Regents control Oklahoma.
Yeah, they control it, but who owns
And they
Oklahoma
own
State
it.
I don't want to
University?
go through this rabbit hole of questions because every time I do, you end up just making something up.
I'm not
Is
making
it true?
anything up. You
And
can't even answer.
interpreting it
He's saying who
wrong.
controls it. I asked who owns it.
You said, what law am I breaking? We explained. No, that's not it.
You didn't explain
You're breaking your own.
anything.
Okay.
You didn't explain
You took an oath
anything.
where you take it seriously. We're not,
You're-
breaking our oath.
Let
And
me
you write that off.
not indulge you too much, because what you're really doing is blatantly disregarding and disrespecting me.
Unknown state.
Here's a
Show me
statute for the definition of larceny.
I didn't ask you.
Statute
You
20.
see? Look at what he does. Look at what he does.
And here's
You
where
bring me the
statute.
definition of larceny. Right.
Yeah, this is the
Right.
state
That's
statute.
the
the law.
definition.
You
But
wanna
where
see
is the
the punishment?
statute?
That is a
Where is the
statute.
statute that you claim that I
That is what-
electrical whatever
That's
you're
what
saying?
the
Statute.
That's what the statute
Look, you
definition
see how worthless
is.
this is that you're trying to correct me on speaking?
And then this is the punishment for it.
This is crazy, man.
And then statute 21-1706.
But I hadn't even plugged in. I hadn't even plugged in.
Punishment.
I didn't even plug in.
Well, now you're lying because we saw
No,
you. with
you
it
didn't
both
see me.
plugged
You
in.
just
We
you
see
did not see me with it plugged in.
We
You're a
saw
lie.
out here
You
standing
saw
watching
you
you.
saw this like this. You saw it with my hand. You
See,
did
now
not
you're
see me
lying.
plug it in.
Now you're
You
lying.
did not see me plug it in.
Now
You
you're lying.
saw it in my
We saw
hand.
you unplug
You
it.
saw it in my hand. I hadn't
And
even plugged it in
we
yet.
saw you unplug
In
it.
fact, when you pulled up, I pulled my book bag up and opened my bag up so I could pull the cord out, and then we got into conversation. So I had never even plugged it in. I told you I was going to.
Now you're
But I
completely
didn't.
lying to us.
No, sir. Now you know I'm
Because
telling you the
even
truth
told us
now.
When we got here, you
No,
were
I said I was
charged
going to. I told you I was
You're
going
not- see, now
to,
you're
but I
cutting
hadn't
yourself
done it.
off.
Cause here it is in my hand.
Now you caught
Here it
yourself
is in my
lying.
hand.
So now you're lying.
Here it is.
So why are you lying?
I hadn't done it.
Why are you lying?
I hadn't even done it.
That's what he
So-
used to
I
say.
hadn't even done it.
Okay, so here's the
Hadn't
thing.
even done it. Nope.
Here's the
Doesn't
thing.
even work. It's not even
You're-
stolen. It's not even plugged in.
This is
It's
your,
not even plugged
this is your
in.
last chance.
It's not even plugged
You're
in.
either going to identify yourself or
It's
we're
not
gonna
even
place you
plugged
under
in.
arrest.
It's not even
You're
plugged
going to
in.
identify yourself. or
I
we're
didn't
gonna place you
steal
under
anything.
arrest.
It's not
We're
plugged
gonna-
in.
You're going to identify
I did not
yourself,
steal
or
anything.
we're going to place you
It's
under
not
arrest.
plugged in.
Last
I
chance.
did not steal anything.
This is your very last
It is
chance
not
or you're
plugged
going to jail.
in.
This is your very
I
last
did
chance
not
or you're going to
steal
jail.
anything. It is not plugged in. I didn't steal anything. It's not plugged in.
Okay, watch your
I
phone.
didn't steal
Put your phone
anything.
in your pocket.
It's not plugged in.
Put your phone in your
I
pocket.
did not
We don't want it to
steal
get dropped.
anything.
We do not want it to
It's
get
not
dropped
plugged
or
in.
broken.
It's not plugged in. I didn't steal anything.
We don't want your phone to get
I
broken.
didn't steal
We
anything.
don't want your phone to get broken.
I didn't
You
steal
said that
anything.
multiple times. What
And
you saying?
you know I'm right. I didn't steal
You're not
anything.
right.
Yes, I am. You know I am. You
You don't.
came in here with me in my hand, and then you claim that I did something I didn't do.
Okay, you're forcing
I
me to
didn't
arrest
do
you.
it.
You're forcing me to
I
arrest you.
didn't do
Stand
it.
up. You're under arrest.
I didn't do it.
Stand up. You're under arrest.
I didn't do it.
Are you
I didn't
resisting?
do it.
Are you resisting arrest
I
now?
didn't victimize anybody. I
Are
didn't
you
commit a
arre-
crime. I didn't commit a crime.
Put your hand behind your back. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. Put your hand behind your back and stop resisting.
35 LSU, 1043 Indiana, name, date of birth.
Call your white shirt out here. Call your white shirt.
I don't know what that means.
Call your supervisor.
I am the supervisor.
No, there's one higher than you.
First of Katrina.
Call your
King Adam
supervisor.
Tom.
That's not gonna happen.
Robert Ida Nora Adam.
Call your supervisor.
1998. 10th month, 28th day.